Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera kepada semua pelajar. Thank you very much. Kita mulakan kita punya kuliah nih. Ini adalah kuliah thinking skill ataupun kemahiran berfikir. Before we start, I just want to introduce myself. Okay, my name is Dr. Muhammad Arsad bin Johannes, and I'm from Tawau, Sabah, and now still PKP. Still PKP in my place. So don't ask me, Doctor, you are Indonesian? No, I will cekek you punya leher when you call me like that. Okay, I'm not Indonesian. I'm Sabahan. So maybe you will listen. My slang is too different. Okay. Today I will teach you for the first thinking skill kuliah ataupun lecture. So anything happen, you can ask me directly. If you don't understand, you can ask me. But if you shy to us, you can WhatsApp me and just share in our group. Okay? Anda boleh tahu, you can know your assignment, what kind of assignment, what kind of quiz or anything. Because I already make a video, then I will share again later. Okay? So when you will submit the assignment, I also will tell you later. Okay? I just look the best time for you to submit to me. Okay? My principle is I don't want any one of you will fail in this subject. That is my mission. Okay. Nampak tak apa yang saya buka sekarang? Okay. Okay, sudah. Jangan 200 orang habis kan. Okay. Saya akan bentangkan, okay, Introduction to Thinking Skill, Topic 1, okay. My name Muhammad Arsad Johannes, okay. My specialist in counseling. So, anybody need the counseling, also they will refer to me, okay. In Unimap, okay. So, make sure you in the right place, right class, UUW 322 thinking skill. Okay. Now we start. Apa itu fikiran dan apa itu berfikir? What is think and thinking? What is think and thinking? Mesti you akan berfikir. Sekarang ni pun you tengah berfikir. You duduk depan laptop, macam kita punya kakak bangsa India. Saya nampak dia sekarang. Dia duduk, dia tengok laptop. Apa yang kamu rasa dia buat? What do you think she to do now? She already think, what happened after this? After that, apa yang akan terjadi? Okay. Think ataupun fikir, think is one of action from our cognitive and also behavior of our cognitive. What is cognitive, doctor? Doctor, I don't know what are you telling us about cognitive? What is cognitive? Cognitive is a brain. Cognitive is a mental. Cognitive is inside your brain. So that means the simple way how to know what is the cognitive is your brain. So this is academic, what we call academic name. Okay, kita tak kata otak. We cannot say the brain, but the cognitive is include mental, think, apa lagi? Your head, depan, belakang, atas, tengah, itu semua adalah kognitif. Okay. So thinking, what is thinking? Thinking is a mind movement become thinking when we direct them. Okay. Minda yang merujuk apabila kita mengawal otak kita untuk berfikir ke arahnya. Okay, sekarang ni. Okay, now. Everybody, please close your eyes. Okay, just listen to me. Close your eyes. And please think, you want it after this class, you want it at McD. Anda mau makan di McD. Oke, betul? Sekarang anda merasakan anda berada di dalam McD. Now you think you in a McD restaurant. So you already order. What kind of food you order? Your order is burger and maybe prosperity, maybe french fries mungkin. So otak kamu yang tadi, your brain, your cognitive, just now still in this class, but you put your thinking to the other side. Itu yang kita panggil think and thinking. Doktor, kenapa kita kena belajar ini? Why we need to learn this topic? Okay, adik-adik, for your information, every time in your class, you will think and thinking. Every time. Even you not study, even you with your couple, even you with your family, you will think and thinking. When you will stop thinking? When we die. Apabila kita telah mati, barulah kita akan berhenti berfikir. Doktor, saya berhenti berfikir bila saya tidur. No. Otak kamu, kita tidur, tapi otak kita tidak tidur, tapi dia masih berada di dalam satu alam yang lain. Your cognitive will go to the other side. What we call is a dream. Bila kamu bermimpi, itu adalah bermain di dalam pemikiran, tapi di waktu kamu tidur. Oke, dapat? Satu orang? Dapat. Oke. Satu orang. Ramai-ramai mati kita. Okay. Next. Thinking is any mental activity that help formula, solve a problem, make a decision, or fulfill a desire to understand. It is a searching for answer, reaching for a meaning. Siapa yang cakap tu? Rogerio 2012. Okay. Thinking is a activity of our mental. So, for what you thinking? We think to get the solve problem. Betul? Kita berfikir untuk selesaikan masalah. We think to fulfill what we need. Aku lapar, aku nak makan burger. Okey, bila kamu berfikir nak makan burger, otak kamu akan kemana? Saya punya otak akan berfikir nak pergi satu stall burger, situ sedap burger dia. I think I have some problem with money. So what you think? I will ask my father to send me a money. So every time we will think. Until now, we all together think the same way. How I can pass this subject? How can I deliver with the best for this subject? Sama-sama kita akan berfikir. So, the most important in our body is our mind, our cognitive, our brain. So, without our brain, we will never in this class right now. Okay? Next. Okay, we go to the definition of skill. Thinking skill definition. Okay? Costa, 1985. In Phillips, 1999, gives meaning of thinking skill as a process by the mind as the result of receiving stimulus of the five senses, the meaning of stimulus, then we seen in action. Okay, this is definition. Siegel 1984 said thinking skill is a reflect actions, conceptual and resolving activities. Okay, for your information, sometimes the questions will question in quiz or anything sharp your mind maybe will ask about the definition. So this is important to you remember remember the name, the time, who say. Okay. Thinking skill by doing 1933. In Phillips, 1999, is an effort of the mind of examine the work certain information according to specific criteria. Okay, so we go to the Butterworth and Tweetis, 2005. Thinking skill is a critical thinking and can be argumentative. Okay, Dia kata sini, thinking skill adalah pemikiran yang kritikal dan boleh dipersoalkan. Okay? So, when we will see how many, berapa banyak benda yang boleh dipersoalkan, adalah ketika kita berada di peringkat pelajaran masters ataupun PhD. Untuk akademik, kita akan lihat bahawa in masters in PhD, there is a lot of question. Banyak benda yang boleh dipersoalkan di dalam apa yang kita lakukan. Itu untuk yang akademik. Tapi untuk kehidupan seharian pun masih banyak. For example, critical thinking yang boleh dicabar. Okay, for example, why you breakfast today? Okay, why you breakfast? Then you will say, I breakfast because it's good for our health. Then I continue. I never to take a breakfast, but I still health. So what do you think? So kita boleh cabar, kita boleh challenge apa yang dia fikirkan betul, apa yang dia fikirkan tak betul. Tapi apa jawapan yang terbaik, doktor? It depends. It depends with sebab lapar. Ya, depends. Macam saya okay, like me, I never take a breakfast. I don't know why. Because maybe this is the culture of my life. Okay? I go to work. Okay? Just drink what we call a plain water. Then before 12, I will eat for the lunch. Lunch, makan malam. Lunch lah, tengah hari. Saya akan makan tengah hari dan itulah saya rasa yang terbaik. Tapi itu bergantung, it depends with your principle. It depends on your. Jadi, how you think, tak boleh nak kata betul, tak boleh nak kata salah. Dia bergantung pada diri sendiri. Okay, continue. So, what is thinking skill? Okay, selepas kita dengar, after we listen all the definition, so what is thinking skill? Thinking skill is a cognitive process. Maksudnya proses daripada penggunaan otak ataupun minda kita. Cognitive process in search of meaning and understanding of something, exploration on any possible ideas, decision making, problem solving, and doing what is right. This is concerned on the reflection of what has been values on the thinking process that has been made. Okay. Saya nak tanya, suara saya terlalu kuat kah? Atau terlalu perlahan? Oke saja. Oh, ada Indonesia dalam grup kita? Ini budak-budak nakal nih. Okay, we continue. So, why is thinking skill is so important? Kenapa kemahiran berfikir sangat penting? What do you think? Why is important? Okay? If you not thinking, you will never stay in university. You will never stay in university. That means you also don't have any school. Apa orang kata, tidak akan sekolah langsung pun. Kalau kamu tak berfikir. Mungkin you kata dulu, saya kecil-kecil dulu tak mau pergi sekolah, tapi bapak saya hantar. Bapak kamu hantar kerana dia berfikir. Okey, itu secara umumnya. Okey, cognitive stimulation as a fine problem solving method in various way and technique in order to solve various kind of life problem. Ada banyak masalah di dalam hidup kita nih. Jadi dengan cara kita berfikirlah kita dapat keluar daripada masalah. Okey? Number 2, to produce a self-learning, self-independence, self-information individual. Okay? And number 3, have the view on become holistic individual. Okay? Number 4, apa kepentingannya lagi? What is the important? Able to use and outsource various. Lama tak bercakap bahasa Inggeris kan? Lidah pun jadi lama. Okay, able to use and outsource various resource in a creative and specific ways in search of an answer for or problem solve to a certain problem. Okay. Dan yang kelima, membantu memahami sosial budaya, adat, norma, kepercayaan pelbagai bangsa, etnik, tanpa prejudis, tanpa warna kulit, dan agama. Okey, kalaulah kita tak berfikir, kalaulah kita kurang berfikir, atau kita malas berfikir, tentu sifat-sifat prejudis. Contoh, tidak faham kepada budaya orang, dia akan menjelek-jelekkan budaya orang lain. Tidak memahami keadaan setempat orang lain, dia akan mengutuk-ngutuk ataupun mengata-ngata tentang bangsa tersebut, ataupun prejudis. Tengok saja, ini begini muka ni, mesti perompak. Kenapa begitu? Kerana dia tidak menggunakan yang dipanggil kognitifnya dengan baik. Okey adik-adik semua, saya nak bawa kamu kepada satu situasi. See yourself right now. With your age, you see at your village, at your hometown, at your place, the same person like you, same age, but they never come to university. You will listen the big, what we call is the big difference with you, with them. Okay, between you and them, if ada satu perbezaan yang sangat besar dari cara berfikir. Dan kamu bayangkan, orang yang macam kamu yang mampu berfikir dengan baik, menjadi pemimpin dengan mereka yang tak ada ilmu tapi menjadi pemimpin. Apa jadi? Kamu ada jawapannya dan kamu lebih matang di dalam menilai. Okay, next. Still have, we continue. Able to create and build positive social bonding. That means you can be a friend with all the people without racist, any ethnic race. Okay? Able to avoid conflict, mengelakkan konflik. Apa lagi? Able to better communication, good communication skill. For example, I ask you, okay, anyone hear me? Yes! Semua memberikan komunikasi yang baik. Kenapa? Kerana kamu ada cara berfikir yang betul. Kamu akan melihat, oh ini pensyarah kami. Oh kami pelajar. Okey, sekarang dia tengah mengajar, kami dengar. Okey. Jadi itu pun adalah orang kata seminimum, paling asas di dalam berfikir dengan baik. Okey. Kita sambung kepada halangan dalam membina kemahiran berfikir. Actually, in this topic, in our life also, we still have what we call penghalang, a boundary ataupun gap untuk kita berfikir dengan baik. Okey. Halangan-halangan itu, for example, we have 4 halangan. Okey. This is Gunung Kinabalu effect knowledge. Only on what has been taught, not showing neither abilities nor skills in search of any new knowledge and additional skill within subject matters. Okay? Individu yang hanya tahu apa yang diajar. This is individu ni, kalau dia tak diajar dia takkan tahu. Tapi dia nak diajar, nak diberikan, baru dia akan faham. Dan dia tidak mampu dan tiada kebolehan untuk mencari maklumat. Pada saya orang begini, dia masih pada peringkat sekolah rendah. Kamu bayangkan, for example, okay, sekolah rendah darjah 1 sampai darjah 3. Apa yang budak-budak buat? Budak-budak akan main-main di sekolah, betul? Dia main-main, just playing in the school, gembira-gembira, ketawa-ketawa, okay? Dan lepas tu cikgu masuk, cikgu mengajar, cikgu ajar. Okay, this is A, B, C. They just follow A, B, C. Okay. If the teacher just teach them A, B, C, D, then stop, they will never know how to continue. After D what? After D what? Okay. Kenapa mereka tak tahu? Kerana mereka mesti tidak mempunyai kebolehan ataupun keupayaan. Mungkin mereka pada ketika itu tak tahu apa itu Google. Tak tahu apa itu nak bertanya dengan orang lain. Dan ini dipanggil halangan berbentuk Gunung Kinabalu. Okay? Number 2. Number 2, spoon feeding. Okay, spoon feeding. Teaching everything was prepared for. Okay, not willingly to be self-independent learning, hoping everything to be provided by the instructor. Okay, this is happen in what we call high school, matriculation, diploma, and even university also. Okay, for them, it's okay lah. We just follow the kuliah, we just follow the lecture. Then after that, our lecture will give the note. Then we read the note. No need lah to read any more book, to search on the Google maybe. No need. This is what we call is a spoon feeding ataupun pembelajaran sehala. Spoon feeding in English apa? Senduk, bagi senduk. Nganga, semua nganga. Bagi masuk mulut, prap, begitu. Itulah yang dipanggil spoon feeding. Spoon feed, okay? Next, ada 4 penghalang ya. There is 4 boundary. Okay, thinking trap, perangkap pemikiran. Ego, one way of thinking area of interest. Not explorative enough, not willing to listen to others, selfish and biased. Okay? And last is no creative thinking. Okay? Kita tidak memiliki pemikiran yang kreatif. Kamu ada tak? Do you have any experience? When you ask your friend to do something, they always say, I don't know lah. I don't know how to do. I don't know. Oh no, I don't know. Mungkin if you say, you know how to eat, mungkin dia pun boleh cakap, I don't know how to eat. Okay? You ambil tu nasi, you cangkul, masuk mulut. Itu makan nama dia. Okay, kadang-kadang, bukan kadang-kadang, kamu pasti ada experience, okay? Saya sendiri banyak saya jumpa begitu. Jumpa ni semua dah tak tahu. Ini pun tak tahu, itu pun tak tahu. Kesian orang begini. Dia tidak memiliki yang dipanggil creative thinking. Okay. This is what we call is type of thinking skill. Okay. Use of thinking skill in order to solve problem. Okay, kemahiran berfikir digunakan untuk menyelesaikan masalah. First one is reactive based. We analyze, we see the problem, we face the problem, we take the case, and after that we analyze information and technique. This is the information about the problem and what kind of technique to solve this problem. Then after that we find the solution and solve the problem. So ada negative or positive, it depends how you find the solution. Okay, sometimes the people see the negative way is the good for the solution one's problem. Sometimes the positive ways, it's a lot of people choose the positive lah. Okay, berbanding negatif. Okay, kalau negatif ni, for example, the people have problem miscommunication maybe. So how to solve the problem? Hantamlah apa lagi kan? Dia kata, hantamlah terus tumbuk kan, terus gaduh. Itu negative way. Okay, the positive way, we discuss the problem, we sit together, then listen. We talk, we see which part with our clash. Okay, di mana yang kita bercanggah di dalam perbincangan kita. Okay, our problem is here. So how to solve the problem? Simple saja. Okay, next. Dah habis dah. Okay, adik-adik. Type of thinking skill. Jenis-jenis pemikiran. There is a lot of type of thinking skill. Okay? There is around 22 ways how to think. Pemikiran logik. Okay, logic thinking. Critical thinking, logic. Okay, logic. When you tired, sleep. Logic. When you hungry, eat. Okay, logic. Okay, critical thinking. Critical thinking, for example, for your subject, maybe you take the calculus studies maybe. So there is a lot of critical thinking. Okay, creative thinking. Creative thinking, ya, you tahu kreatif. Mungkin you daripada bidang yang lain, tapi you suka kepada satu perkara yang lain, dan you cenderung ke arah yang you kreatif itu. Okay, analytical, reactive, apa lagi? Historical thinking, okay, technical thinking, hypothetical thinking, dan banyaklah thinking ni kamu boleh baca melalui nota yang saya akan berikan lepas ini.